Okay, shout out to my capture card for not fucking working, even though it was working before. I thought maybe it was like cause I had studio mode on, but it did not want to work. So there it is. All right. Let's move this stuff around. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. Get more shit off my desk. But yeah, hi. What's up? It's already pretty damn big. No. That. Then do that. And then do that. Alright. This. Okay. Rain is drinking paint. I am drinking paint. Alright. So here we are. Hello. And sorry for the poor ass quality. I'm using my laptop because if I used my webcam, my phone would overheat. So we're not going to do that. Oh, look, there's a water bottle cap. Hold on. We're going to find fun things on my desk. So, I have, as I throw my cap out, alright, I have two things that we can paint because they are the only things I have primed. Isn't that awesome? Let me move this. You don't need to see that much of my arm. You really just need to see these guys. Okay, so we can paint my giant Sylvaneth whose leg fell off. Or we can paint some of my little ghosties. A little ghost. My night haunts. The spookies. Those the spookies. Let me cut this. I have a nice big shot of my cup of fucking tea. Y'all didn't see shit on that. Trying to. I just want it to be more focused on these guys and my fucking nasty ass keyboard that I need to clean out. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you know how I've got nasty. Not nasty. I told you I have tiny asshole baby hands. Look at them. Look at these tiny little fingers. Not little baby hands. But anyway, let's get my paintbrushes. I know, tiny fairy hands from a tiny fairy. Paintbrushes. And my paints. What did I use on my night haunts? I will show them off because I'm actually really proud of them. So, we got this guy. This guy. Look at him. Doesn't pick up well on the camera, but they are. You look. Let me see. Who has the best? This one. This guy's got the best. It's gradiated, right? Starts out as a dark blue and then it fades down into light blue. And then on the blades, you can't really fucking see either, is I have like I made it look rusty. You can kind of see it on this one. Yeah, these are my little ghosts. These are the first ones I painted. Aren't they cute? I want to put them outside. Alright. So I use black round and blues, and a bone white. So, let me get my lunchbox. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Capture card? Ma'am? The fuck you mean no signal? They are my favorites. What the fuck? Here, hold on. We're gonna move over here while I try and get this fucking shit to work. What the hell? Why is it not? It suddenly does not want to capture. I deactivate and then activate it again? No, no signal. Damn, alright. Change of plans. Let's put all this shoe on the floor. We're gonna do this. Will it reach? That's a good question. I put that, and then one sec. Alright, we're gonna have to try this instead. We're gonna have to use my Discord and PNG tube this. Isn't that awesome? Guys, isn't this great? This is awesome. Can't have him fucking have shit, dude. I don't know why it started not working, but you know. Anyway. Alright, let me move this dude out of the way. And get my paint. Careful not to knock my fucking camera over. Fucking messed up already. I didn't drink enough, no. Ew. Ew. Ew, look. There's like lumps in it. There's lumps in my paint. Look at that. Ew. Look at that. Ew. Gross. The color I needed too. Okay, I fixed it. I think it's okay. Where's my brown? I think I used this teal. I'm just gonna take all the blues out. We're gonna figure this out in real time, guys. Alright. Oh, I need a black. Black. Cool. Alright. So let's start with the one I already started painting. Yeah, let's work on her. Now you guys can see a little better. Where is... I don't have mod mode on. Why can I not? So fucking stupid. Thank you. Am I not logged in? Oh my god, they logged me out of Twitch. That's fucking why. Alright, I'm not doing that shit right now. I'm not doing that shit right now. Let's paint. Okay. Hope this doesn't get all over my face. Alright. Oh, these paints are so old. So how is everybody doing? Can you see it all right? You guys can see it all right. Would have been better if it was top down, probably, but I don't have that kind of setup. Feels way too thick. Let me thin this out a little bit. May or not may not have broken a toe. That fucking sucks. I broke my toe once. It was not pleasant. Rest up. Seraphine. Make sure I'm not in the frame. Now it's too watery. Alright, that's a better consistency. No, is it still, it's still too watery? What did I do? God, it's been years since I've painted. I have paper right underneath where the camera is. That's why I keep like dipping down there, and you're like, I'm not getting it all over my desk. Trust. Son of a bitch. No, I don't have one of those little guys that holds them while you paint. I'm gonna get paint all over myself. But are you really painting Warhammers if you're not getting them all over yourself? So I know the question that's gonna come up is, Raina, do you play Warhammer? I don't. I do not have Warhammer money. I just have these little dudes and a Sylvaneth starter set that I got for my birthday. And I just like to collect and paint them. So I have Sylvaneth and Nighthaunt. Those are the two armies I have. Well, it looks like it could have been sanded a little there on my part. You still see her? Puts Raina into a jar and drags her to play Warhammer. Don't put me in a jar. Hydrate. I just don't have Warhammer money. It's a very expensive hobby. I say I have a fuck ton of paint. But to be fair, I did buy them when they were on sale. Maybe I'll give her little, like, glowy eyes. Kind of look through the cloak. Kind of cool. Twitch has been denying my shrieks these last 2 days. That fucking sucks. Twitch needs to step their shit up. They are not behaving. Like, at all. Sorry, I'm trying to move this over so it's more in the camera. As it's, like, focusing on literally everything but. Let me try... I put everything, like, out of frame. Move these bitches. We'll have no choice but to focus on her. Look at that. I am a genius. A genius. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of ARAMs off of stream. It is finals week, and as you can see, I am working very hard on my finals. And then WoW updated, but it's not live, even though it was supposed to go live today, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It was supposed to be more Amani stuff. I'm having a lot of fun with the Amani trolls. But I just really like WoW trolls. In general. So I really wish they did let us have playable Zandalari. Instead, they gave us a green option and said, here you go. It looks nothing like a Zandalari, an Amani. A bit of water. Starting to dry up. A little bit. I need a different brush too, because this one's getting a little frizzled. See it? It's got that little. It's got a little. See? There you go. You can see the little thing. See? It's got that little nipple thing. A weenus. It's got a little weenus. Got paint all over my fingers, but you know what? It is what it is. Proof that I'm trying my best. I do like that this paint dries relatively fast, though. You don't have to really worry about much of it all over yourself. But I should ask if my LGS would be fine if I came in and just sat in a corner and painted more hammers, because they do sell them, but it would get me out of the house. I used to love just going and painting in the Warhammer shop. The owner was really, really chill. Very nice dude. And, he would just let us set up shop, and you don't think they'd mind? But yeah, he just let us chill out and paint and chat, and it was nice. It was a fun time. That's how I painted my, the 4 I have done. Was mostly done in the Warhammer shop. The other half was done on the floor in my house. Got a nice matte finish. I do like that a lot. Or maybe it's not really matte. It's kind of, I guess, satin maybe? It's not really. Doesn't absorb light like matte does. But it's not shiny like gloss. Kind of satiny. Eggshell finish? I don't know. Gotta get right in these little corners. I have these these white brushes that I have not used. I'm afraid to use them because I don't want to stain them. Look. Pristine. And you know my ass would get them so stained. And it would be tragic. Do I have anything? I do have one thinner. Hold on. I do have one that's thinner. Look, you can tell I've been using it because it's covered in brown paint. I have a paper towel off screen where I'm wiping this off, so I. Let's see if this does any better for us. Oh yeah, I can get the little edges here real nice. Okay. Well, we might be doing something. Stop being for her. I want to take my big tree apart so that it's easier to paint, but can't really do that because I've already snapped off a couple of branches because that scared me. Tap to the paintbrush rolled off the desk and touched me, and it was scary. Okay, these are not sharp enough to break the stragglers. Open it. He's already pretty glued together. Really, it's too late. Oh, it would have been easier to paint this and patch it all together. So I'm going to do that. I have the black carriage. So I'm going to do that in parts whenever I eventually get to painting that. Very quiet. You guys mind? You want me to put some music on? Put some music on. My desk light is going right in my fucking eyes.
In this groove, I'm feeling bored.
I have a playlist. I should have one. Sports, exciting, sports, ADHD. Do this one. Do this playlist.
As the floors can take no more, stuck in this groove, I'm feeling bored.
It's the same song, but you know. All right. I got paint on her fingies. No. Let me know if it's too loud. This is gonna be tricky. How do I get without getting her hand? That I guess. Okay. Okay. Yeah? Oh. Looks good. It's a little bit that can still get covered up in here for her arm. So let me not let my brush rest in there. That is how you destroy them. Fairy fact, don't leave your brushes in the cup of water, I swear to God. It's like really drying out fast. Wonder if it's just that old. Anyway, I was thinking, right? Let me turn the volume down a little on my side. But anyway, I was considering, would anyone be interested? Because my YouTube channel, I don't really do much. It just kind of houses my VODs. Because I don't have any edited clips or anything like that. But if I did, like, I keep moving this off screen. I am so sorry, guys. My desk is not made for this. At least not the way I have this set up right now. But oh my god, how did I get so much fucking paint on places I was not even touching? But anyway, like I was saying, I was considering doing like long form content. Of just me maybe reviewing stuff. I have what the children call opinions on things. I have a lot of opinions. Raina becomes a rant Sona, pretty much. I mean, you guys have been there for my fucking WoW ones. What else did I go the fuck off on once? But yeah. Would anyone be interested in watching that? You can say no, I won't be offended. Oh, my Pokemon one! My old Pokemon one. When I was playing the randomized one. I remember I went off on. some kind of tangent. I feel like it would just help me in the long run. But if it doesn't sound like something interesting, I don't want to waste anybody's time with it, you know what I mean? It'll help me finish sentences, exactly. That or getting medicated for ADHD might help too, but you know. We don't self-diagnose in this greenhouse. But I do show some pretty strong tendencies. So, I'm not saying it's just definitely yes or definitely no, but it's really worth getting checked out in my opinion. We just eat the flowers and leaves. My biggest flaw. I have a lot of flaws. I am a very flawed individual, but my speaking is probably the worst. But I gotta say, I do think I've improved over the past 5 years. Can you believe I've been doing this for 5 years, guys? Sometimes I can't. And I know I took a huge break, so technically it's really only been 4. But it's been a hot minute. I wonder if my fan is also just drying out the paint really fast. I know it's because it's thinned too, but if I turn my fan off, I'll die. Hot. God, the heat index was at 100 yesterday. It was unpleasant. I went to the doctor's and I just walking outside to my car, I was like, God fucking damn it, it's hot. It's also rainy, but I'm really glad. I like the rain. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. I gotta get in her mouth to get the back. There's a blob of paint that's dripping. No, I got it all over her face! Shit! I mean, you're not gonna see it unless you... No, if you look directly straight on, you kind of... can see the back. So we'll have to just paint really, really thick layers of that bone color on top of her. Let's do that next. No, I can do another layer on the inside, I think. What color should her corset be? With the brown. What do you think? It'll focus. Fucking focus, camera. Hello. It is not focusing. It does not want to fucking focus. Bronze? Bronze could be nice. Do we think that would blend in too much with the brown, though? Unless I use a really gold bronze. Do that. This sounds like a fucking truck commercial. Rock workout energetic. No. Right now, I'm still eating leaves and my stomach hurts. Are you sure nature will hear me? Maybe silver. I never said that. Maybe you should try applying yourself more. This part under here that's giving me the most trouble is right underneath her little ghostly tail. There we go. Stop eating my flowers! Don't eat hydrangeas, they're toxic! Alright, let's use this nasty ass fucking lumpy ass beige. Ew, it's so gross. Why is it like that? It's like so gross. Look at that. I did just a glob. Ew. It's like a sponge. No, probably. Do they have dates on them? I mean, it's paint, as long as they don't eat it. Ew, I'm just playing with it now. Ew, it's so gross. I actually think that works pretty well. The way the black is. Just have the lower jaw hanging out. As this isn't paint, it's just a fucking blob of mold that I'm using to color my warriors. Sorry, my fingers are blocking it. The intrusive thoughts are telling me to touch it, but I know better. Alright, let's see what kind of bronzes I have. I do have pooled. Let's see. Got this. It's called Sandry Dust. This one's called Carrick Stone. They're not very bronze. Wait. Brass Scorpion. This might work. This might look nice. Ew, it's like red. I need to go through and see which of these I need to actually like super replace, because some of them are just, they just need to get mixed better, and some are, this is horrible music. This is terrible. I'm not a big lo-fi girly. I like high energy. Alright, let's see how this looks. I like that. I actually do like this. Hold on. I'm gonna go over and do the laces in a darker color. Or a lighter color. So that they stand out. Maybe like white. Come on, bitch, focus. It does not want to focus, but it looks nice. It actually looks really nice. Maybe I'll use one of... But I nap all the time? Yeah, but I like high energy music. If I put this sepia over it, sepia, whatever. Because it's liquid, it'll just go right over it without really changing the color, but it'll... And then dab it with a paper towel. No. No. I do like this though, so I'm gonna brush it with just the sides of the corset so it looks different. Okay, let's get the red for her eyes. That's pink. This red? Ooh, watch out. This is red. This is my red. This, I literally just need the smallest dab with a lot of water that I can just have it. So it's just kind of like poking through. Not like can't see it. It's a little dark. Let me go over it with like liquid black. Liquid black. That looks really good, actually. You guys are gonna love this. You can't see it because my camera keeps getting fucking moved, but... You can't really see it well, but there is red on the eyes, and it looks really nice. This is what I put over the teal, but what is my... What teal did I use first? Is it this one? I think it was this one. What the fuck, camera? It was... No, that's really blue. What the fuck did I use? Was it just the oxide? This is pretty much just water. It's a technical color. Drink the paint water. Ah, it's on my cup, it's on my cup, it's on my cup! they're stuck. My night haunts are all stuck together. Stop that. Okay, no, that's a dark blue. What dark blue is that? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? That's silver. That's how you evolve to be two thin coats stuck in ropes. They're making out with each other. They're having a good time. Happy Pride. This one? Maybe it was this one. I think it was this one. I think it was Thunderhawk Blue, and I just put the oxide over it. It looks... right? I know I wrote this down somewhere, but I fucking lost it. I like the bronze back here peeking around like it's like not sure if it's invited to the party or not. Don't you love reverse engineering paints? Oh, I love it. It's so... okay, I think this is the correct color though. Now I know that one of these scrap papers I have somewhere has all the colors I used. So I can just use that, but I think this is correct. This looks like it's the correct color. The cock paint corner. I had the perfect black that was like a bluish gray highlight. No idea how I did it. Right? Ain't that just how it goes? Ew. Crusties. Maybe I did this over the teal. I don't remember. I definitely want it to fade out though. I like how that looks a lot. But the question is, what fucking colors did I use? And in what order? Oh my god. Guys. Guys. I think I found the color. I think I found it. Could it be Night Haunt Gloom? Could that be the color I'm using for my Night Haunts? Do you think that's it, guys? Do you think that's the fucking color? It's also technical, but... too thick, too thick, too thick. Oh, that makes a nice effect. This song is fucking shit. Yeah, this is it. This is the color. Can't believe we figured that out in real time, guys. We're so smart. We're just a group of smarties. As it's in the fucking way. If I spill this, I will absolutely fucking end myself on stream. Because this is so liquidy, it will get on everything. Nighthawks aren't a 40k faction, what are you doing? Playing the correct one. I'm a fairy, I love high fantasy. Trying to get in these little nooks and crannies is very difficult. We'll say that. Alright. Do another bit at the top. That's right. Put it on there. These fucking brushes are messing me up. Let me just... cat hair? Let me just say that. The fact that these are not pristine little brushes that are all together is pissing me off. The little bristles said, fuck you, we do what we want. And I said, fuck you, little bristles. And they didn't like that. And here we are. It's coming along nicely, though. Oh, the playlist ended with that? This is so... so liquidy. I think I just painted up. Back down. Oops, I got some on the black. Maybe I'll mix it with some white to make it like a color instead of just a liquid. It's definitely radiating though. Everything is capped tight before it goes back in my little lunchbox. I keep all my paints in a Tinkerbell lunchbox. It's very funny. And the Cook Brown. Drink break. I probably shouldn't be touching my straw. But I don't have paint on these fingers, so we're okay. Oh my god, do you guys want to see my neon piece figures? While I wait for that to dry. Look at them go. You guys can see the little dudes that keep me company when I'm at my desk. I got a Jimbei. And got, he's dirty, but Kitty Curry. The first bum of the sea, my husband. And I've got Nyabo. Ooh, Nyabo almost fell in the paint. Let me move the fucking paint away from my, where I'm showcasing my little guys. And I've got Nyabluchi with his little snood. It doesn't have a tori, but he's got a little snood. And I've got Mufi. And Kumya. He wants to focus. Please focus. It doesn't want to focus on Kumachi. No! Look, he's got his little paw pads, guys. And then I've got Momonyosuke. Oh, it doesn't want to focus on anybody but fucking Luffy. Look at his little tail. Look at his stupid fucking tail, guys. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. He's goofy. And, ooh, Komichi fell over. Hold on. Him. And then, I've got the rat of all rats. Nyanks. Nyanks. Right, Nyanks. And then, I have some Narutos. I've got Kisame. I don't know how you would fucking tap pun his name. Kisame. And I'm pretty sure this is Nidan. No. No? Yeah. Yes. Yes? Sorry, this was about when I stopped watching Naruto. Was when, like, Pain and crew showed up. It is. It is Hinyam. Look at that, I remembered. And then I've got Nyasuke. Nyasuke keeps rolling around. Nyasuke. Nyasuke! Nyasuke. And look at his little bristly tail. Oh, Nyasuke. Nyasuke. And I've got Me. Got Nyakli. Oh. Cat. Look at him go. He's so cute. Then, don't tell Ame, but I have got Nailer Venus. She's dirty. She's got cat food on her head. Thank you, Phantom. And that's it. Those are all my little cats. And then I've got a shelf of Reina's little guys, but I would just show you guys a picture of that because I'm not risking fucking around with my camera again. And I have a little Reggie. I know you saw him when I fucked around with my camera earlier, but little Reggie sits there too. And she's somewhere. She kept getting knocked over. But my daughter! Yeah, my daughter! Isn't she the cutest fucking thing? She sits up on my desk too, but she keeps getting knocked over because I keep bumping into my desk. That's it. That's all my little fun guys. Still wet on the bottom, but... Can you see it? Can you see the gradient on the bottom? Wow, it just made everything really gray. I think I'll do another coat, though. Beep boop. My headset's dying. So I want it to be really teal on the bottom, and then not as teal up at the top. Ah! Ah! I touched it! It touched me! Ew, guys, it touched me! Oh! Now I'm gonna explode. Okay, now I have to paint her hourglass. And her sword. Let's do her sword. Because I don't know what color I want to use for her hourglass yet. I thought it was a lantern, but it doesn't look like that. This is a base color, but it's very thin. Fuck, I got it on her fucking hands! Okay, what color should the hilt of the sword be? I'm gonna have to really layer this on. That's gonna be a butt. Bronze. I'm gonna use brown. I used a really dark brown for the guys with the spears, so maybe I'll try and do that. I'm just not picking up my camera again. Okay, I'm gonna move this really close to my face because this is really small, so you'll see her in a minute. Let me get my thinner brush. I don't know if you guys are having a lot of fun watching me and listening to me kind of babble, but I'm having a lot of fun painting. So I really think I'm going to start getting into this again because I missed it. Art is something that's so soothing for me. And I'm not good at it. But I don't really think that's important. I think what's important is that I enjoy doing it. Her back is a little dark, get a little covered again. Oops, did not mean to drop a big old glob of water on my palette paper, but... So even though they're not great, I like painting these little guys, and I like drawing my emotes. I love cosplaying. And I picked it up because when I used to work for a toy store, and they gave us, sometimes the reps would give us demos of some of the products. And we got demos of some paint by number kits. And of course I took home all the extras because fuck it, I'm gonna use them. And that is so much fun. I'm gonna use this on the outside of the hourglass, I think. Oh my god, tell me it's not sticking because it didn't prime the bottom. No, it is. Okay. But yeah, I have a couple of paint by number kits. And I had fucking fun with that. It was nice to do when we lost power. Because hurricanes be doing that. And it kept me entertained. And I tend to really panic during power outs because I'm afraid of the food all spoiling. And then I can't sleep because it's too hot. So it just kind of kept me focused on literally anything but the fact that there was no power in the entire fucking town for days. I'm gonna use this really light blue for kind of a glass effect on the outside of the hourglass. Not that you can really see it, but it'll look nice. Now I just need a yellow for the sand. I'm not afraid of the blinking eyes in the doorway and the corridor march when the power goes up. Oh no, I'm terrified of that. I'm absolutely fucking terrified of that. I'm out of tea. But there's still boba. Okay. You guys are gonna see the palm of my hand again. Because I need to get in here and find a shandy color. That's green. Where the fuck is the dark brown I used for the... I think it was this one. I'm gonna use this brown. Rhinox hide. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use this instead for the outside of the hourglass. A nice dark brown. Fuck! Got on her fucking dress. What color are you thinking for the sand? Maybe this one? Armageddon dust? Any of these stand out to you guys for sand? I know they all look the same, but they're different, I promise. Maybe this one? No, I think this one. I think this one's the right one. That's Xandri dust. Like sand through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Put more of this screaming skull on her little fingies because I keep getting color on her skin. I didn't do the hilt of her sword at all. Oopsies. Hey, Raina, do not get a drop of this on her skin. No pressure. No pressure. I need a brush thinner than this. Get inside the fucking... I got stuff on her skin! To get into the, like, super nooks and crannies on these fucking figures. Thankfully, that was a pretty easy fix. Alright. I think Miss Ma'am is done except for some metallics, which I will do off stream because I'm not picking up that fucking camera again. But except for like the base and stuff, she looks pretty good. I like the little red eyes. At least see it. Oh, you kinda can. She's got some spots that I missed, but that's alrighty. See if I can't fix that up right now. It's like right up on the edge, so it's really hard to get without getting it all over the place like I've already fucking done. But yeah, no, I think she's done. So we can get started on another one. We'll get started on another girly. Who looks the least annoying to paint? Maybe this one. I know she's got a lot going on, but she looks pretty simple. And we're gonna do this guy. This girly. Can you see her okay? You can see her okay. My throat hurts. I hope I'm not getting sick. I think it's just allergies. I'm hoping it's just allergies. Because now everything's like in super bloom. So. Let me see if I have any brushes that are not fucking stupid looking. Hold on. Because I've got 2 things of brushes with me. Always come prepared. Nope, these are just as fucked. Alright, let's check the other thing of brushes. These are all pretty big. No, alright. No, I tried. I'm gonna use your pretty brushes. No. Maybe this one, actually. This one would be okay to use. It's already dirty. It's a little big, but...
Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends. Ever since you came around, I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low, went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be, so if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down.
Yeah, I think these paints are so old, I don't need to thin them out, because that's a drop of water. I don't like this song. Skip. So I know you're supposed to use thin coats and stuff, but this is not even putting any pigment on the figure itself. The brush could afford to be wet. So. Oh, she did not get primed well at all. I love her anyway. She's perfect just the way she is. Look at that fucking face, though. Look at that. I kind of might keep that. That's actually really, really fucking cool looking. Sorry, I'm like hyper focused on this right now. Because the paint just dries immediately after I put it on my paper. So it's not really going on the model very well. So I'm trying to, you know, wipe it off so I'm not globbing paint on her. That's the point of painting. To just lock the fuck in. My hand almost slipped and I almost got that black all over her. Might stop after this coat just because I'm getting pissed off at my camera for not sitting still. And, yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened with my laptop that it did not want to start being registered, but you're gonna sell all the flamingos? No, I didn't say anything mean about the flamingos. No! I love the little flamingos. So small. The flamingos are Emilio's familiars in League of Legends, and they're just little guys. They're literally just little guys. They're little balls of fire. Hence flamingos. I like the fairy court one in his backpack because it just wiggles. It's like a little bongo cat. I told them they just stared. I don't think they have the capacity. I don't think they have the capacity to know anything except joy and whimsy. We have once again reached a part where I have to get right up in this bitch. Get the black. And I don't think I have... Oh, no! I got black all over it! I was literally just gonna say, I don't think I have the dexterity to do that right this second. And I don't. So we're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna clean up my desk. Let's... I'll clean up my hands. We are going to go raid Ame because it's his birthmas. So reaches up inside her happy pride. Excuse me, man. Let me just get right up in. Let me just get right up in there. Right up. There we go. Happy pride. So we're gonna go raid Ame, and Ame smells, but it's his birthmas. So the raid is, we're just gonna be, ooh, wait. Wait. I can't raid him! Wait, yes I can. I lied. Hold on. I can just, hold on. I can do this! Haha! Alright, so we are going to go raid Ame for his birthmas. Everybody say happy birthday, Ame, when we get there. And I will see you again tonight on Thursday, after I'm getting a haircut on Thursday. So I'm going to be very, very happy. So I will see you then. Until then, have a great one, guys. Bye.